5 takeaways. Jimmy Butler goes to Warriors in reported multiplayer trade. Golden State gets a superstar to pair with Steph and Draymond in its quest to win now, while Miami clears a major distraction. What's up, NBA fans? Welcome back to the channel. Big news today, as Jimmy Butler has been traded from the Miami Heat to the Golden State Warriors in a massive multiplayer deal. This is a huge shakeup, so let's break down what this trade means for both teams and the league going forward. Here are the 5 key takeaways from the Jimmy Butler trade. First up, the Warriors are clearly trying to salvage the remaining years of Stephen Curry's prime. Let's face it, Curry's getting up there in age, and despite all his greatness, the Warriors needed another superstar to stay in contention. Enter Jimmy Butler. Butler's playoff pedigree, especially his clutch moments, is something the Warriors badly needed. We all know Curry is a generational player, but now, with Butler alongside him, there's the potential to keep this dynasty alive. But here's the catch. Both Curry and Butler are no longer in their prime. Can the Warriors pull off another deep playoff run with a pair of aging stars? Time will tell, but as long as they have Curry, the Warriors believe they can gamble on this move. Takeaway number 2. Butler's toughness fits perfectly next to Draymond. Take a look at the Warriors' defense now. Draymond Green, the heart and soul of their defense, now has a tough-minded twin in Jimmy Butler. Butler is known for guarding the other team's best scorer and setting the tone for his squad. He's a leader by example, and the Warriors now have a mental and physical toughness to match Draymond. But here's the big question. Can Steve Kerr manage 2 high-maintenance stars? Remember, Butler's exit from Miami wasn't exactly peaceful. He had his disagreements with management, but now he's in Golden State with Draymond. It'll be interesting to see if they can mesh together on and off the court. Takeaway number 3. Is this a gamble financially for the Warriors? Here's the financial side of things. Jimmy Butler just signed a 2-year, $121 million extension, which isn't exactly pocket change. That's a lot of money for a player who's going to be 36 by next season and has struggled with injuries. The Warriors are locked into this core for the next couple of years, and they've given up some valuable depth in the process. Can they make it work, or will this trade ultimately be a financial burden? Sure, Butler is a superstar, but at this stage of his career, it's a big risk. The Warriors are betting big on these last couple of years with Curry, Draymond, and Butler, hoping that the playoff experience pays off when it matters most. Now, this one's a bit of a curveball. The Wizards actually impacted this trade more than you might think. A few years ago, the Wizards gave Bradley Beal a no-trade clause. That decision, along with Beal's contract, made things trickier for teams like the Suns, who were trying to create their own Big Three. Butler wanted Phoenix, but with no trade clause and the revamped salary cap rules, that deal never happened. Instead, Butler ends up in Golden State and the Suns miss out on the guy they wanted. It's all part of how the NBA's trade landscape has changed, with more players having the final say over their destinies. Takeaway number 5. The Heat's perspective, addition by subtraction? For the Heat, the biggest win here might not be the players they got in return, but the fact that Jimmy Butler is no longer a distraction. Andrew Wiggins, Kyle Anderson, and a protected pick are solid assets, but can they replace the leadership and production that Butler brought to Miami? The Heat are hoping this move will bring some stability to the roster and allow them to build around a younger core. Sure, Butler's departure leaves a hole, but with him being unhappy in Miami, the Heat may have made the right call for their future. Sometimes, removing a disgruntled star can be the best option for the team's long-term health. So, what do you think about this blockbuster trade? Can the Warriors make another run with Curry, Butler, and Draymond? And how will the Heat look without Butler? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA analysis. We'll be back with more updates as the trade deadline approaches. Until then, keep hooping.